Hello, everybody, and welcome to HotKnights. I'm Sir Gavin, and I'm here at the Parkway Tavern interviewing Sir Agmundr about all the latest and greatest things coming up in the Kingdom of An Tir.
Thanks for having me on the show.
So, Agmundr, tell me, do you have any interesting events coming up?
Autumn War is coming up.
Oh, really?
An Autumn War featuring An Tir of the Black Lion.
An Tir of the Black Lion. Well, as we continue to talk about that, let's go ahead and focus a little bit on today's ribs. Today's first rib is...
Just, for all you viewers out there, I actually cooked the ribs today. And this is salsa, what do you want to call it? Hoichal?
Salsa hoichal.
We got this from our recent trip to Mexico. So that's what the first rib is done in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Real good rib.
Mm-hmm.
Not too spicy, just has some flavor.
Mm-hmm. So, why don't you go ahead and tell me about Autumn War?
Autumn War, as you know, you've been to quite a few of them.
Right.
Is one of our big events here in Blathanor, and we generally get between like 800 to 1,200 people through the door, like kind of tight,
Right.
And this year we're partnering with the Barony of Madrone to bring An Tir of the Black Lion in. So we're going to have all the equestrian fun as well, and so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a well-attended and fun event.
Well, excellent. So, that's two questions, and we're into our second rib. Today's second rib is done with Hell's Kitchen's Chipotle Chocolate Hot Sauce.
Kind of excited to see how the chocolate goes in with the chipotle.
Indeed.
The last one I thought had no kick, but this one,
This is really pretty mild.
pretty mild.
A little smoky flavor, but not...
Yeah, not bad rib though. I mean, at the end of the day, you're still eating ribs. Not a bad deal.
No. So, I hear that the Autumn War site has changed. We got a new facility and some new amenities.
Yeah, so not only has that changed, we've changed the time. We're going to go September 12th through the 15th this year. And hopefully we'll be able to get away from some of those 90 plus degree days that we've been having.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, and the new facility is in Tenino, Washington. It's the T90 Ranch, spelled T90. And they have a bunch of new facilities, and it's they have some amazing amenities, and it should be pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, next up, we have the Mexican style Flamin' Rain Lime by Aztec's Revenge.
I got one of these in a stocking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I can get the lime off it.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect I'll eat less and less of the bone as we get to the the spicier one.
Mm-hmm. So, are there going to be any merchants this year?
Yeah, there's going to be some merchants. We have, not only is the sign up available on the Kingdom Calendar event page, But we also have a food truck coming and a coffee stand coming. Merchants should know we also have power and water available for merchants if they so wish. It does have an extra charge for the power, but it's like $20 a day or something like that.
Not bad for
I mean,
power.
yeah, don't quote me on any of these prices, but they're real close to what I say, and we can check them out on once again, the Kingdom Event website.
All right. For our fourth rib, we're moving on to truffle hot sauce, black truffle infused hot sauce.
Some of my favorite, really. Man, the flavor right away.
Oh yeah, adds that nice, deep, kind of earthy flavor to it.
A little zing, but super delicious. I apologize, Ingrid, using all the airtime, eating up all this rib. It's great. So, I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about the amenities. I know you're supposed to ask me the questions, that was the answer. But we have, what's really important about the site is that there is a gigantic barn, like a 150 foot by 200 foot, it's like 22,000 square foot, giant barn, arena type thing, with gigantic fans with like 12 foot long fan blades, so like a 20 foot fan.
Right.
Two of them going on the ceiling, just keeping everything cool. And we'll be using that for ANS, we'll be using that for courts, and a place where people can get away from the heat and enjoy camaraderie without the blazing sun. We also have a gigantic, even bigger, it's like 37,000 square foot arena outside, and that's an outdoor one with 6 foot tall fencing and stuff like that, a big berm around it, and that's where An Tir will be held.
Right.
And they'll be doing all their horse stuff, and they have a show office above it, like a raised up building, for judging or for, I don't presume to know exactly how the equestrians want to run their part of the event, but that's part of it. We also have about a half the size of that arena that's just for tournaments. We have 120 powered and watered RV spots, $35 a night. And all these additional charges are what we pay to the site owner. It's not for us. We have 190 horse stalls. So if you bring your horse, or you just don't want to bring a tent and you want to rent that out, there's additional rules like no open flame and stuff, because we are talking around hay and straw and things that you don't want catching fire. There's a wash rack for the horses / stinky fighters. There's Wi-Fi. There's a PA, indoor and outdoor PA systems. There is just a giant amount of stuff, and it allows us to bring a ton of activities.
Excellent.
What are we on next?
We're on number 5. Number 5 is the Ghost Pepper Blueberry by Bravado Spice Company. So I'm expecting now to start getting a little bit of spice out of it, and maybe some sweetness in this one.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think I had any spice, but
Have a slow build on it.
took a couple seconds and then
Yeah.
slapped me. I do like ghost pepper.
Oh yeah. So it seems like
Sorry.
no worries.
Little sweat.
It's okay. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
So it seems like with all of the new amenities, there should be a lot of accessibility as compared to years past where we've been in a large open grass field. You want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah. So, number one, the facility is right off the main road. Just turn down, it's a paved driveway. For most of the way, it goes right to the parking lot, all the way paved. And then there are compacted gravel paths nearly everywhere for people. And there's it's relatively flat. There are some hills and dips and stuff, but relatively flat. I think people have an okay time getting around. There's a graveled parking lot that should hold up to 400 cars there, and that'll not be so bad because this year we're having the RVs over in the RV area versus directly in the parking lot like we've had before.
Awesome.
Yeah, should be great.
All right, we are on to number 6.
The white truffle version of the truff hot sauce. The tiny bottle.
Tiny bottle.
As depth of flavor as that one was, just amplified here.
Oh yeah.
Big fan.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with all that, obviously we're having a war, and there's going to be ANS. What other activities we got going on?
Well, as you probably surmised by the on being there, we do have equestrian. We are going to have an unbelt tournament. The ANS does have like classes. I think we have some contests coming up. We have harness fecting, which I've never seen, and I know it's experimental for the SCA, but I believe it's like a rebated steel.
Okay.
And we have, oh geez, now I'm drawing a blank, but might be the hot sauce. we have thrown weapons, we have archery. We even actually have enough room to have a York round in archery. I don't believe we're doing so. I'll leave that up to all of my team leads to see what they're doing with their things. But if we did a York round, and mind you, we're firing towards the warfield, and you're supposed to have 50 yards of additional space after the target.
Right.
Well, if we shot a York round, we have 133 yards past the target. So we have plenty of space for war, plenty of space for camping. We got the throne, torchlight tournament. We have rapier scenarios. We have royal courts. If there's something that you want to do at an SE event, we likely have it. And if you're bored, I could always use more volunteers.
Volunteer.
We'll need people for setup, takedown. And the cool part about this new spot is we don't really have a whole bunch of setup. You have to set up a gate fence, a gate tent. We have, we need roads, we need camping area. But for the most part, we use the buildings and the structures already there. I would say bring your day shades. That'd be cool to have by the warfield.
All right.
Whew. Next one?
Next one.
All right. This one I'm gonna, because it's castastic, huffing and puffing. And I don't know if you remember this. Francisca got this when we all went to Seaside one year.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah. It's got a lot of habanero in it, so, and it's got a lot of pineapple, which makes the meat just more tender.
nice little bit of smoke to it.
Mm-hmm. It tastes like the pineapple-y enzyme is kind of broken apart the meat, the connective tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Real good.
Good stuff.
This is the next one that I'm scared.
So I see it's Autumnmore with Black Line on Pre.
Yeah.
And I see from the event site that I saw, or copy I saw earlier, that we have more than just Bluff and Nor involved. Want to talk about that?
Well, we do know Padron runs on Pre the Black Line, and they're helping us out with that. And then we have Glamir doing ANS activities, and we have Wywood doing our archery and thrown weapons. It's kind of a departure from how we normally do events in that, like, there's only 52 weeks a year, so there's only so many weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of making tinier events and a whole bunch of them all over the calendar, the idea is if we all get together and we can have like a gigantic good event with all the things you want to do, so we're not stepping on top of each other's toes all the time. It's a little bit of shift in how we normally do things, but I think it's going to benefit everybody in the long run.
Agreed.
Give a little
bit of sting on the lips.
Yeah, a little sting on the lips.
All right, and now we're on to
Here you go.
the bomb.
Beyond Insanity.
Beyond Insanity sauce.
If anybody's ever seen that one show where they eat the chicken wings, this is. Don't get it on your lips, man. Immediately. Immediate regret. Oh. Yeah, that's the other one that was getting. Ooh.
It's very astringent.
Oh, nothing about that is good or right. Oh. That
I need a minute. Some water.
Oh, the things I do for Autumnmore.
Well, okay. I cut off like right there, but like I'll have it on the one camera. Do you want to get some water? Or actually, give it. Here you go. I'll swap it. You just owe me another one.
Oh.
All right.
I want to run away from here.
I need a minute. Oh, still can't talk. That was unpleasant as fuck.
Don't touch your eyes.
I should have brought milk.
Is the beer not working?
So every part of that's terrible.
Yeah.
How am I using this footage? It's what the people came to see. Where are those paper napkins? They didn't block my eyes.
So is it all running smooth?
Oh. Look how you can ask me this question now. Oh, so we're changing a lot of things. Lord. We're changing a lot of things right quick. And
Like never using that sauce.
yeah, oh god. And so it'd be against like the virtue of honesty if I didn't tell you I was a little bit apprehensive because changing site, changing date. We're partnering with our berries, doing activities we've never done before. But I have a really good team, and I'm running it kind of decentralized where I'm more of the support role. I have my eye to the big picture, but my main job is to distribute those jobs to all of our team members. Oh, man, you're crying. And we put all the jobs to all the different team members, and then let them work their magic. And I'm there in case they need something, they need equipment, they need information. That's my style of working this. And so far it's been great. I've had people tell me that there's more communication on this team than they've seen on, good Lord help me, any other event team they've been on. Just a lot of collaboration, and I think it's going to work real nice.
Excellent.
Yeah. And that way there's no single point of failure. I'm sure we'll all have learning experiences with this too. It's been refilled, and the bomb is kind of
Moved on.
And they'll come back later.
Yeah, so we're moving on to the 9th rib. And the 9th one is Hellfire Hot Truck.
You need help read?
Yeah.
Hellfire Hot Sauce. Fiery Fool. The hottest sauce in the world without extract. So I guess it doesn't have like the capsaicin extracts that I'm sure this fucking used. Oh, here goes nothing. Gonna take a little one. Yeah, it's hot, but it don't
burn quite like the last one.
Well, this one might build on you, but that one was like immediate pain. The bar was immediate pain.
Yeah.
There's no building required. Oh. Yeah.
All right. So, this all sounds like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. When can I pre-reg?
You can pre-reg right now. Pre-reg is open. We have it on the Kingdom event calendar site. We have it on the Blothenor site. We have it on the Blothenor Facebook event page. There is a pre-reg form for attendance. There's one for RVs/stall rental. There is also one for land reservation if you have a big group, or you have a baronial encampment, or you just want to make sure that you have a specific place with your friends. You can get a camp master to fill the form out, get yourself set up with a big chunk of land that'll accommodate you. And there's also the merchant sign up on the event website. And there's a class instructor for ANS classes you might want to teach. There's a sign up for that on the event website as well. So go out there, go ahead and pre-reg now, especially if you want an RV spot or a stall or something like that, because while there's a lot, there is a limited number, and we want to make sure we get everybody accommodated as soon as possible. Plus, little known fact for people who don't do the business side of the SCA, it's really nice when we pre-reg because we can use that money for getting the materials down instead of bringing it out of the coffers of the barony, which will make our exchequers super happy.
Keep your exchequer happy, everybody.
Yeah, they have the checks. They got some money. Keep them happy.
All right, on to the last dab. You ready for it?
No.
Let's get over with anyways.
Here you go. Everybody who doesn't know, because Gavin's already given their last dab there, this is pure Carolina Reaper. Nothing else but Carolina Reaper. Up till recently was the hottest pepper in the world. Just was surpassed by Pepper X, the person who cultivated the Carolina Reaper in the first place. Oh. And the man is most likely a diabolical horticultural genius.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking thick. She thick.
Dig. All right.
Look at carefully put this cap back on. I don't want it on my fingers to get my eyeballs.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, the things I do for Iowa. Fucking hot.
Mm. So, you got the floor. Anything else you want to say?
I want to say come to Audubon. It's going to be a freaking blast. Excuse me, a freaking blast. We have activities for everybody from the small to the tall. We got fighting, we got horses, we got archery, all the range stuff. We got reindeer. We don't have as hot of ribs. Volunteer opportunities. We got the Royals coming out. A lot of fun surprises in the works too. There's even Wi-Fi, so you can text your grandma or whatever. And I also want to say big thanks to my team for Audubon. They work real hard. And I want to say thank you to the Parkway Tavern for hosting us tonight. I want to say mean, terrible things to this hot sauce. I want to say thank you to the film crew, i.e. Andromica of Lesbos. And good night, everybody.
Cheers.
Whew.